Hi friends, are you ready to learn about the letter D with me today? Now big D is a line and a big bump, and little d is a circle and a long stick. Do you remember what sound D makes? D says duh, 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 duh. Can you do that with me? D says duh, 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 duh. I need your help. I want to write big and little d on my board, but I need you to help me write it with your finger in the air. Can you do that with me? All right, get those fingers up. Let's do big D first. Big D is a line and a big bump. D. Now let's do little d. Miss H will try to fit it in here, but we might have to erase and do it by itself. Get those fingers ready. We're going to make a circle, then a tall stick. Ready? Circle and a tall stick. Oh, that did fit. D. D says duh. Duh, duh, duh. Like our sentence. Let's read our sentence. Ready? I see a dog. Dog. Our story for today has a dog in it. Let's read the sentence together. I see a dog. Dog. One more time, let's read it. I see a dog. What sound does a dog make? Woof, woof, or bow, wow? Yes. Now, my animal friends are here today that start with the letter D. Are you ready to meet them? All right, remember we have to be oh so quiet so we don't scare them. This is my first animal. Do you know what this, might be? This is a deer. Deer starts with D. You might see these running in the woods, or sometimes they try to run across the road. Hopefully your grown-up hasn't hit one with a car. Deer, deer. Now, Miss H has a few of these friends because they start with D. What is this? This is a dog. Dog. Dog starts with the letter D. And I have two dogs that their fancy name starts with a D. This is a dachshund. Can you say dachshund? This is a dachshund. Dachshund starts with D. And my other letter D dog is a Dalmatian. These are at firehouses sometimes, they used to be. Dalmatian, and they have spots. Dalmatian starts with the letter D. And my last animal lives in the ocean. Can you think of an animal that lives in the ocean that starts with D? It likes to swim and dip and dive. Do you know what this is? Do you know what animal this is? This is a dolphin. Dolphin. Can you say dolphin? Dolphins live in the ocean and they go up and down and up and down. Some places you can go and you can hold on to the dolphin and they'll give you a ride. I've never done that, but it looks pretty fun. Dolphin. Dolphin starts with D. Dalmatian starts with D. Dachshund starts with D. Dog starts with D. And deer starts with D. All right, let's look at letter D one last time. Ready? D says duh. Down and a big bump, circle and a tall stick. Another animal that starts with D that Miss H could not find is a duck. Duck also starts with letter D. Can you think of some other animals that start with D that Miss H does not have? I'd love to hear them. All right, keep up the great work, friends.